Howdy, hi. This is Dear Job Sports NBA picks and predictions for Saturday, December 27th, 2025. We're looking at the best of bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, so we are first going to take a peek at not the previous day's results, but I have not uploaded an NBA video since the 22nd. My computer is fixed. It only cost $900 to get a new GPU. So that was fun. I saw a lot of people commenting. I do not have a laptop. I have like a pre-built PC. Cost me, I want to say like $2,800 about 3 or 4 years ago. Still runs really good. Perfect, plenty enough for what I'm doing here. But new GPU cost about $900. It sounds good. Doesn't sound like it's going to explode. I will recap these games real quick because they were 5-6 days ago. Then we'll get on to the 5 games we got for tomorrow. All right, so we went 3-4. We win with the Pacers plus 10.5 at the Celtics. They lost by 8. If I remember correctly, they choked this game. Yep, they were winning going into the final quarter where they lost 13-29. How you do that, I don't know. They had a 61-43 halftime lead, and they almost didn't cover the number. The NBA is awful. Then had the over, 238.5 in the Hornets and the Cavs game. That one flies over. They scored 271 points combined in regulation, but unfortunately, the Cavs did not cover as they allowed the Hornets to score 37 points in the final 12 minutes. Then we had Anthony Davis PRA over 38.5. He finishes the game 35 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, 16 of 28 from the field. But now he is injured, as he always is. All right, then our losers. We had that over in the Celtics game. Not going to hit many overs when a team scores 13 points in a quarter. Then had the Mavericks plus 100 on the shmoney line and the over, 237.5 against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are cooking right now. They're currently, their win streak's going to, it came to a loss against the Cavs. I kind of forgot that. They back-to-back where they got schmacked by Cleveland. But they have now lost 2 in a row. They play the Suns on a doubleheader. Well, I'm not betting that game tomorrow, so that's good. And then finally, we took Cleveland minus 9.5, but they did not cover against the Hornets. They only won by 7, but at least they got a win. From a Cleveland perspective, good enough. All right, that is how I went 3-4 roughly 5 days ago. Brings our season record to 268 wins, 241 losses. Let's get on to picks we got for tomorrow. All right, first game we got Nuggets on the road at the Magic. I'm going to take the Nuggets minus a flat 5. Also going to rock the under 235.5. Denver starting 5. Murray, Hardaway, Jones, Watson, Jokic. Magic starting 5. Jones, Black, Bane, Banchero, Carter. Injury report, the Nuggets, you got Thomas, Bates, Gordon, Braun, all ruled out. The Magic, they are on a back-to-back, but the previous night they had Batizde, Suggs, both of the Wagners all out. Nuggets 22-8 on the year, 8-2 in their last 10. They did just beat the Timberwolves in that crazy 4-point overtime win where they were up by $1 billion, choked the game away, then Anthony Edwards got ejected, and they won in overtime. This team currently playing really good, 8-2 in their last 10, like I said. Jokic looking like the best player in the league. There is a reason he has been MVP or MVP runner-up all the last 6 seasons. They played the Magic 2 weeks ago. They won by 11 points. I don't really think the fact they're on the road is going to make a difference, so I'll take them. The Magic, like I said, they're on a back-to-back. They lost 120-105 to the Hornets against all teams. Their starting lineup looks very bad without Wagner and Suggs. Their bench really isn't doing anything. You get De Silva, you have Isaac. They tried 3 minutes of Jet Howard. He chucked up 3 shots. He didn't make one of them. Probably shouldn't be in the NBA. I don't know why it's taken 3 years for us to realize this, but he's not very good. Give me the Nuggets, not the Magic. They suck. Also, give me the under, 235.5. All right, next game we got Cleveland on the road in Houston. I was very impressed with what I saw from Cleveland on Christmas. Yes, they did choke the game away in the fourth quarter against the Knicks, But I think we have figured some stuff out. We are healthy again. The only two dudes we have on the injury report have been there for a while. I think we can catch this dub. Give me Cleveland plus 5.5. Give me the over 236.5. Cleveland starting five: Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Wade, Allen. That's what I'm assuming we're going to go with because you need some size to go up against the Rockets. You could see Mobley in. He is coming back from an injury, so I think he's on a minute restriction. Maybe they give him a start, but I'm assuming he's going to come off the bench and play roughly 25 minutes like he did the previous game. Injury report: the Cavs, you got Strus and Nance ruled out. The Rockets, you got Sengun questionable, and then Van Fleet ruled out. Cavs, I think we've turned a corner. We had that 2-game home winning streak. Then we hit the road, went to New York, only lost by 2. Probably should have won the game, but we choked that one away real hard. They look good. Mobley off the bench, probably get 25 minutes. Jared Allen back in the lineup. It would appear as though Garland and Mitchell have figured out how to play on the court. At the same time, that has arguably been their biggest issue. When they're both off the court, or when they're both on the court separate times, they look really good. Combined, they still can't figure it out. And our defense is trash, so I will be taking the over. The Rockets, they just destroyed the Lakers on Christmas by 23. That has not been indicative of how they've been playing, though. 5-5 straight up in their last 10. They might not have Sengun down low. Do I think that impacts them too heavily? No, because their team is deep. But it's going to impact them a little bit. I will take Cleveland. I think the money line is live. All right, next game we got Pacers heading to Miami. I'm going to take the Heat, minus 8.5. I'm going to rock the over, 231.5. Both of these teams are off of back-to-backs. Pacers, they just lost a home game 140-122. The Heat, they just won a road game 126-111. I'm going to rock the Heat. They have the easier travel spot back home. They're coming off of a win. They are actually good at basketball. That's about it. Pacers, projected starting five: Nembhard, Thompson, Mathurin, Siakam, and Huff. Heat, projected starting five: questionably Mitchell, Powell, Wiggins, Adebayo, and Ware. So both of these teams on back-to-backs. The previous night, the Pacers had Jackson, Shepard, Nesmith, Toppin, and Halliburton all out. Previous night, the Heat had Bam, Hero, Scary, Terry all out. I'm kind of thinking one of, if not both, Bam and Hero will play. They were late game scratches listed as questionable the night before. I don't see why they wouldn't play on a back-to-back. I mean, surely you sit them the first game so you can guaranteed get the win against the Pacers. So we'll see what's up. Pacers, they got destroyed by the Celtics. They're not good. I thought they would be better now that you get Nembhard and Mathurin back in the lineup, but it really doesn't matter. Nobody plays defense at all. I mean, look at this lineup. The only one who can actually guard for anything is probably Nembhard. Mathurin don't play nothing. Siakam's too old. Huff just kind of stands there. I don't really know much about Thompson, but I'm assuming you don't play much defense. The Heat, they just beat the Hawks on the road. That probably says more about the Hawks than anything, but they still got the win. If Bam or Hero plays, this line probably jumps to 10.5 to 11. Home crowd, Saturday, should be good. I will take the Heat. I will take the over. All right, next game, speaking of the Hawks, we are going to fade them because they suck with Trae Young in the lineup. Give me the Knicks, minus 5.5. Give me the over, 243.5. Knicks starting five: Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, maybe Robinson, and then Towns. I'm not sure who they're going to slide in there for Hart. Hawks starting five: Young, Alexander Walker, Rashae, Johnson, and Okongwu. Injury report: the Knicks, you got Hart and Shamet ruled out. McBride is questionable. The Hawks throwing a back-to-back. Previous night, they had Dante, Tingus Pingus, Toppin, all ruled out. Knicks coming off that big Christmas comeback win against the Cavs as they won by 2. They now have the Hawks. Trae Young does not play any defense. They are significantly a worse team with him on the court. The Knicks have been better, 8-2 in their last 10. The size down low with Robinson and Towns on the court at the same time is going to be a problem. I also do not see who is guarding Brunson. The Hawks, they suck. They've lost 5 in a row. Quite literally every single game since Trae Young has been back in the starting lineup. He doesn't play defense. You need to trade him if you want to be good. This team cannot win with him on the roster. Period, point blank, end of story. All right, next game. I think the Nets are going to win this on the money line. I think the Timberwolves about to go downhill big time. Give me the Nets plus 9.5. Give me the under 223.5. Nets starting 5, maybe. Demon, Mann, Porter, Clowney, Claxton. T-Wolves starting 5. DiVincenzo, Edwards, McDaniels, Randall, and Gobert. Injury report. The Nets. You only have Highsmith. Everyone else, good to go. Timberwolves, Ant and Conley are both questionable, and then Shannon is out. Those are two massive questionables on your IR. The Nets, 9-19 on the year. However, they've won 2 games in a row against decent teams. They beat the Raptors and the 76ers. Their entire offense is run through Michael Porter Jr. He now might have some health. Cam Thomas is not on the injury report. He is expected to play. Don't know if he's going to come into the starting lineup. I don't really see who he would replace. You can maybe argue Demon or Mann, but then you don't really have a point guard if you replace Demon. Man, I mean, Cam Thomas could. Either way, you're not really going to have a point guard because they both shouldn't be playing point. But that's besides the point. I like this team. I especially like this team if the Timberwolves don't have 2 of their best players. T-Wolves coming off of that 4-point Christmas road loss to the Nuggets. Not only did Ant get ejected, but he's also now questionable with a shoulder injury. If him and Conley don't suit up, I don't want any part of this basketball team. You are then relying on DiVincenzo and Randall to get you all of your points. No thank you. Give me the Nets. Give me the under. Then player props. I want the dude who is going to be going against Trae Young. Give me Jalen Brunson PRA over. You could not make this line high enough. Let me just pull up what Davion Mitchell did tonight. I have not even looked yet, so maybe he didn't do anything, but I'm assuming he dropped $1 billion. Davion Mitchell, what'd you do, buddy? Okay, never mind. He didn't do shit. He only shot the ball 8 times. 6 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. The rest of the team, however, very good, very bueno. I'm still taking Brunson. I mean, who is Trae Young going to guard? Not him. Definitely not Brunson. He can't guard shit. Give me Brunson PRA over. All right, that's going to do it for me in this video. We are officially back with daily videos. Took a nice 3 or 4 day break for the holidays, fixing my computer. It is fixed. We are good. I appreciate you watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.